I got my web-based interview and my phone interview for the Disney College program. I am so excited. I don't even know how to react right now. So I'm just going to tell you what happened from the very beginning of this 2-day process. It has been a wild 48 hours. It has been crazy. It's been unreal. It's been a dream. And I'm going to tell you what happened. Just so you guys know, I was not planning on applying the first day. I was going to wait until the very end of September to apply, but clearly that didn't happen because today is August 21st and applications came out 2 days ago on August 19th. So I saw a lot of my friends applying and I was like, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to apply. It's fine. It's okay. I'm just going to full send it, you know? So I did apply for the program. I put interest in only the roles I really wanted to do and could see myself in for, you know, honestly a few years. So I really made sure to really tailor everything to what I want for my future with the company, like as an actual career path. What I've seen is typically my friends have gotten their thank you for applying emails, which is kind of just like a confirmation that you applied and Disney thanking you for applying, whatever, within like 20 to 30 minutes of setting in their application. So when I sent in my application, I'm gonna sneeze. Anyways, what I was saying is I didn't get mine until about an hour later, which was fine. It sucked to wait a little bit. I was kind of freaking out for a second there. But also, again, from what I've noticed is typically if you're receiving the web-based interview, which is the next step in the process, you will get your email like 5 to 10 minutes or even 20 minutes after your thank you for applying email. So I did not get that email and I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. Like I'm NLIC. I was freaking out. So I went into the group meeting and I was like, what should I do? So they told me to check my dashboard because that's usually more accurate. So I go in, log into my dashboard, you know, I click on my dashboard and it says in consideration, which means that I'm moving on to the next step in the process. I was so excited, I was so pumped, but I was kind of confused as to why I hadn't gotten my web-based interview yet, the invitation to take it. So I was kind of like, what's going on over here? What's going on? You know, I should have just been patient because, you know, patience brings good things, but I was just so excited that, you know, I applied because I was not planning on it at all. So, you know, I gave it the 20 minutes that it usually takes, and then another 20 went by, and then an hour went by, and then 2 hours went by, and then 5 hours went by with no web-based interview. And I was waiting for that web-based interview. The way I described it to my friends was like, it felt like a carrot dangling in front of my face. I knew that I was moving on, but I was like, oh my gosh, where's my WBI? I know I sound so dramatic right now. It wasn't as big of a deal as I'm making it out to be. But you know, I was like, where is this? So at this point, I was being really negative and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not getting it. I'm not gonna get it. Like, I'm not gonna get it until like a month. I was freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna get my WBI. But I was checking my email nonstop, refreshing it. I was like, please, Papa Wall, come in clutch. Please come in clutch. So, you know, I've come to the point where I was like, just swipe in, like, yeah, I'm not gonna get it. I'll insert a video. So at 3:00 p.m. yesterday, which was Tuesday the 20th, I was, you know, just refreshing it again, not expecting anything, and then, you know, the day went on and stuff, and I went and ran some errands. I got home, I was getting out of my car, and you know how sometimes you get out of your car and you're walking to your front door and you just have out your phone. So I opened my email as I was walking to my front door, I swipe it, and there it was. I freaked out, guys. I was in the middle of my front yard walking down to my front door and I was like, oh my god, literally I literally yelled. Like I was freaking out. I was so excited. I was over the moon. It felt like it was an out-of-body experience, if I'm being totally honest. It was insane. So I get into the house, I'm jumping up and down, I call my best friend Chelsea and I'm like, oh my god, Chelsea, we got it. And then we both started screaming because Chelsea got hers the previous day. So we were like, oh my gosh, like we could be going back to Disney together. It was such an exciting moment. It was great. It was a great, great, great moment. And if you've ever gotten your WBI, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now that I got my WBI, I was like, shoot, I have to actually take it now. And that's a whole nother emotion of stress because that is what's sending you on to the phone interview or not, which is where you can talk to an actual person, which is awesome. We love that. So I took my WBI with one of my friends, Ashley, who took it the previous day, because I haven't taken the WBI in a hot minute. It's been a while. But honestly, the WBI is not hard at all. It's a lot of common sense, and if you pick the option strongly agree or strongly disagree versus picking agree, disagree, or neutral, you'll be good to go. It honestly was not hard at all, and it was actually kind of fun. I really enjoyed taking it. I'm not even gonna lie. So I did keep track of how long the WBI actually was, and for me it took about 22 minutes. Again, this varies. You have 50 seconds to answer the questions on part 1 and part 2, and then you have 20 seconds to answer on part 3 and 4. Super easy. You know, part 2 and part 1 were definitely longer than the other 2 parts, but it was nothing serious at all. I mean, obviously it's serious, but like, I think what I mean to say is I was overthinking for no reason. Immediately after you finish your web-based interview, you will find out if you've moved on or not to the phone interview. And I moved on! I am so excited! You don't even know. I feel like this is a dream. I really do. I just am so excited to get back into this and being back on the journey to get to Disney again. I'm so pumped. So my phone interview is next week on Wednesday, exactly a week from today, on Wednesday the 28th at 7 p.m. It's 7:30 right now, so a week from today I could still be on my phone interview, which is insane to me. So excited. I am so excited, guys. This is like, because I was not planning on any of this to happen, so it's just a lot of emotions, a lot of whirlwind. I'm like, there's this new meme of Mickey Mouse. I'm going to insert it, and that's what I'm like. He's like, oh, and that's me, so yeah. I just wanted to update you guys, and now we can actually continue on with my DCP process, and I'm so excited about it. I'm beyond excited about it, and I really hope that, you know, I get accepted and that this works out and that I can get my reaction on camera. That would be super awesome too. I'm so happy. So even though it's only been a day since I have received all this information, I have started to prepare hardcore. I'll show you what I've been working on. I have a little poster board with, you know, just all my roles, interests that I want, like my moderate, no interest, and high interest. I have, you know, cute little Mickey, a place for my interviewer's name or recruiter, my preferred programs and stuff, and my dream location and park, all that jazz. And then this poster right here, I'm not finished with it yet. I still have one more job experience to add. But, you know, I do have all of my work experiences from past jobs that I've, you know, worked. I think that it'll be really helpful because obviously on your phone interview, your recruiter's going to ask you about your experiences, and that'll be good to have a reference to, you know, look back on and talk about. So really quickly, I just wanted to show y'all what the different emails look like. This is the thank you for applying email. It's just really basic. It just thanks you for, you know, your time that you spent on your application and all that jazz. Plus we got Andrew looking good over here. We love Andrew. So this is the next email, which is the Disney College Program Immediate Action Required Web-Based Interview email. This is one of the best emails in the entire world. It is like, oh my gosh, like when you see this, it is the best feeling ever. So it just says, thank you for your interest. Based on the information you provide in your application, you have been selected to participate in an initial interview. Fun and fresh. And you pass it just right off the bat. As soon as you finish, you're gonna see this and know that you passed. So, you know, there's no waiting, there's none of that. You just get it right away, which is awesome because there is a lot of waiting in this process, but you do not have to wait to find out if you passed or not, which is super cool. So, you know, again, this is a magical thing to get. Literally, I almost cried. It is so special. And this is just the confirmation email after you schedule your phone interview, which, you know, you'll do in your dashboard. But yeah, it just says confirmation and your little time and stuff and your time zone. And, you know, now it's official. And all we can do now is prepare and wait for the interview.